Alrighty, Game 4, our final game of pool play for the men's side of the NJCAA Division II bracket is about to be underway, featuring the number 9 seed Mercer County Community College from West Windsor Township, New Jersey, and the number 4 seed Phoenix College Bears from Phoenix, Arizona. Phoenix is outscoring opponents 94-18, Mercer 80-16. Phoenix has lost 2 of 3 entering the tournament, but both of those losses against the eventual 1 seed in this championship, Pima. Mercer County, the auto bid for the Northeast District, after defeating Schoolcraft at their home field 4-1 to earn the bid. Glad you're with us. Spencer Bohm with you here on the NJCAA network. You see the scoring comparison there. These teams have generated a significant number of shutouts this year. This could be a really good one. It's a Mercer County team that has made a lot of national championship tournament appearances in their time as a program. This will be their 37th. That is a record for the National Junior College Athletic Association. Phoenix College, the runners-up in the NJCAA title match to Iowa Lakes. It was a 0-0 draw, but PKs 5-3 in favor of Iowa Lakes decided the final result of that one. And so, here on this turf field at John Hunt Park in Huntsville, Alabama, Mercer County and Phoenix will begin pool play. Mercer County, they will play against 5 seed Heartland tomorrow. And then on Tuesday, Heartland will play against Phoenix. And this has the opportunity to be maybe one of the tightest polls here in this tournament.
So we're missing 2 starters? Yep, yeah, he didn't mark 20 or 21, but 21 and 20 were out there. So I just went ahead and marked them. You know what my rule is? If you don't tell me, I can't announce it.
So,
Mamas and daddies come running up and say something, I'm like, hey.
2 sets of 45 here. And so far, advancing, the top 3 seeds have started out 1-0 in their pool. We got an overtime win, 3-2 for Pima in a thriller in which they scored in the waning seconds against 12 seed Pellissippi to tie it and send it to overtime and then get a golden goal. We had Neosho with a massive 1-0 win to advance against Heartland, and another win for Iowa Lakes as well, 2-0. And so, Phoenix College looking to go back to the title game that is in Mercer. Good to have them back. They've won 7 NJCAA titles. They're coming in with a 13-match winning streak. Last time they appeared in a national tournament, they were Division I, and it was in 2017. They fell in pool play with an 8-2 win in their opener and a 7-2 loss in their second game. And that was back when Division II was not sponsored by the NJCAA before they formed a second division. So, underway here in Mercer County trying to attack here early. They will be operating right to left there on your screen. It is 61 degrees. The sun has set. And that takes us to our starting lineups. We will begin with Phoenix College. The goalkeeper is number 0, Xavier Rawls. His split time this year in front of the cage. 6, Martin Luala. 7, Jack Cameron. 8, Sergio Hamarillo. 9, Richard Tabares. 11, CJ Branch. 15, Connor Kane. 18, Vince Acosta. 20, Diego Partida. 21, Joaquin Acosta. And 26, Cruzeiro Cruz. Those are the starting lineups for Phoenix. They're coached by David Cameron. For Mercer County, Ignacio Pacheco has been the team's primary keeper this year. And then number 3, Diego Ortiz. 4, Takumi Hyros. 10, Francesco Quintavala. 11, Denise Karcher. 12, Alu Gambi. 17, Lissetti Ramosa Halabelli. 21, Daniel Garcia Franco. 22, Dylan Mahar. 26, Nicholas Carmago. And 27, Enrique Franza. Those are the starters for Mercer. Mercer is coached by Widmark Dals, a familiar face who became the head coach of the program in 2012. We'll talk more about these two coaching staffs here, but know a thing or two about success with their programs. As Mercer County will try on the attack here. The Vikings forward CJ Branch, no opportunities there for him though.
So Phoenix is in black, right? And Mercer's in yellow? Correct. All right.
There's Victor Rojo. And an early attack here. Stopped there by Pacheco. I think that Rawls, pardon me, but early attack here from Mercer County. Again, the Vikings right to left there on your screen. They'll try again. This time it's Dylan Mahar. He goes down with no foul. Players fighting for the ball. Taken away there from the 18. Back now to Takumi Hyros. There have been no upsets yet in pool play here on the men's bracket. Again, does this have an opportunity to maybe be one? We'll see. Phoenix goes with CJ Branch. He takes a long ball outside. Shinosuke Takuda. Nothing there. Pardon me, actually, that may have been Connor Kane, 15. May have misread the number. But either way. Takumi Hyros. That's plucked away there by Crucero Cruz for the moment. Not able to keep it for too long, though. Again, Mercer County, your number 9 seed in this championship. Automatic bid. Huge win over Schoolcraft. They're in the Northeast District. It is a crowded district, regions 12, 19, and 21. Mercer represents the Garden State Athletic Conference here in this tournament. 13 consecutive wins. They have not lost since a 2-1 defeat against CCBC Essex, who is in this tournament as well. They are in the pool before this one, Pool C. They're one of the best in the country at generating shutouts and at scoring goals. And they've got Phoenix at 5:30, and they play Northeast tomorrow, also at 5:30. So we're in the 5:30 slot here, and again, glad you are with us. Busy day here, both the men's and women's championship tournaments. Pool play taking place here at John Hunt Park. 2 fields here next to each other playing games simultaneously. Turf facilities, absolutely gorgeous. Player down here for Phoenix, it's CJ Branch, who is struggling to get up there. Number 11, they may need to stop playing. I think finally they will. CJ Branch, he's got 8 goals and 8 assists this year for Phoenix, is not getting up. I'll bring out somebody to take a look at him. Just not a great sight there. Certainly hope and pray that he's okay. Branch, who made honorable mention all Region 1 for a Phoenix team from the Arizona Community Athletic Conference. Expected to be a big part of the offense during this tournament, but we'll see if he's able to recover from this setback or not. Again, if you've heard any of the other broadcasts today here at this field, you've heard me say it before, but I'll say it again for those of you who are joining us for this one. Very, very important you maintain health for as long as possible and as best as you can. It's a tough schedule. If you make it all the way to the title game, and you're looking at 4 matches during the championship. Looks like Phoenix brought in Asiel Martinez, the freshman from Litchfield Park, Arizona. So, we are back underway. Hopefully, CJ Branch is okay. We'll see if he ends up warming up at any point. Maybe gets ready to come in. We'll update you as soon as we see anything, or perhaps even hear anything on that front. So back underway here in the first half. And there's another stop there by Rawls, who, again, has been splitting time here this season at that goalkeeper position. Kai Otajiri has also seen some time as well. And a handful of starts. Joaquin Acosta. Nothing there for him. Absalon Hernandez. Correction, pardon me. This is Connor Kane. Kane looking for space inside. And that ball dies as it approaches the end line. Picked up there by Pacheco. Ignacio Pacheco from Cordoba, Argentina. You'll see a lot of rosters here that are composed of teams that recruit really well internationally. Nicolas Carmago. Looking for a covered Gamby. Wasn't able to find him. And Diego Partida works it back to his keeper, Rawls. Acosta. High ball, tracked down there by Gamby. Franco sends it to the back line. Takes it right back there from França. A little bit too strong there on the pass to Quintavala. Here's Jack Cameron. Number 7 there for the Phoenix. And Luala to Partida. Martinez. Cameron. Back to Luala. First team all Region 1 for number 6 there for the Phoenix. Strong bounce there off of Dylan Mahar. Jack Cameron. At the back line for the Bears. Martinez. Pivoting there around Mahar. Having to step it back here, and Phoenix College will go all the way back to its keeper. Really nice job here by Mercer County of crowding that midfield and making it very difficult to push anything into the box. Had an early attack as well. We'll see if they get another. It's Francesco Quintavala. Back to Mahar. Now they'll slow the pace down here from midfield. Nicolas Carmago. Out to Mahar. As they keep it here at midfield. Again, 7 national championships for this Mercer County team. Carmago to Franco. Just a very historic program, one of the most successful programs at the JUCO level, no doubt. by their head coach, Whitmark Dawes. Part of one of those national title winning teams as a player back in the 90s. Here's Richard Tabares. Going around the circumference there of center circle. One back by Mercer. The Vikings now have Gamby working it out there on the wing. Just a bit too far for anybody to come up with it. I think his intended target may have been Denise Karcher, their number 11, closest one to that. Goal kick. Here for Rawls. Again, we've had fantastic weather here for day one of pool play. Not too much wind. Has gotten into the low 60s tonight. Will probably be pretty chilly by the time we wrap things up, but still. Martinez. Guarded by Carmago. So that goes out of bounds here. Will force a throw in for the Phoenix. Tabares working the center. And nothing there. This is a team captain for Mercer, Diego Ortiz. Had 2 goals last year, but as a sophomore back, he's from Chihuahua, Mexico. Here goes Luala. Got 4 numbers forward, including him right now. Martinez had it slid away from him. Gamby. And circling it back, Dylan Mahar. Daniel Garcia Franco, 21. Out to Ortiz. They'll slow the tempo down, working with the keeper, Pacheco. Mercer County redeemed its finish to its season last year. They went 9-7-2, and despite that record, made it to the Northeast District Championship match. They fell to Schoolcraft 2-0. This year, obviously, with that 4-1 win, more than avenging that loss. That is a deep shot there from distance. Keeper was out of the net. Got close. And a dangerous moment, perhaps. We'll take a look back at the replay here. Yeah, if he aims that better, Xavier Rawls is well outside and likely unable to come up with it. And a little bit of drama here, about 13 minutes into this one. It's still 0-0 is your score line with a goal kick coming up here for Rawls. Mercer from West Windsor Township in New Jersey. 47 miles from Philadelphia, 57 miles from New York City. It's just northeast of Trenton.
21.
Here's another take there, and I think that time it may have been Denise Karcher. Once again, this keeper here, Xavier Rawls, a little bit of a busy start to his day here. But he's been up to the task. Still remains 0-0, and certainly the better possessing team has been Mercer County, though it is early. They're playing against a Phoenix team that, entering this tournament, is tied with CCBC Essex, another team in this championship that we will see playing tomorrow in one of our other pools. Here's an early shot there, saved. It's taken there by Asiel Martinez, who had come in to replace the injured CJ Branch. Has that one blocked away for a corner kick here for Phoenix, their first. And now a chance here for the Bears, who have had a little bit of a sluggish start here on offense. Nothing going that time. That corner is well defended. Looks like they're either taking it again or having to retake it. That one is taken low up to the top of the box. There was a chance inside there for Jamarillo, but he couldn't come up with it. Now Mercer County looking to take it the other way. Tabares. Here's Karcher. Inside to Halabali. Not that time. Just under half an hour to work with. Looks like we're getting ready to make another sub here on the Phoenix side. Here's Asiel Martinez. Once again, Martinez battling there, looking for some real estate against Nicholas Carmago. That ball finally out of bounds. It'll drop a goal kick here for Mercer. Great defending there by 26, the freshman from Brazil.
Substitution for Phoenix. It's number 15, Connor Kane. Substituting in.
Phoenix brings in Connor Kane, second team All-Region 1, a freshman from Buckeye, Arizona. Enrique Franza.
What's up?
Number 10 going in for number 18 for Phoenix.
10-4.
Luwala.
He said 10 for 18.
Partita. Slow pace here on Phoenix's back line. Nobody's really sprinting forward here at the moment, trying to at least stay in line with the last line of defense. I was saying earlier, though, Phoenix tied for second nationally in total goals with CCBC Essex, which is another team we'll see in this tournament. They'll play in Pool C tomorrow against Morton, which just fell 2-0 earlier to Iowa Lakes. Meanwhile, Northeast, the team we haven't seen yet, they're now the one of four teams we have not seen yet. Starting on Monday. It's always interesting if you get that top, which could happen, but if you win your pool, you get 2 days off in a row, and that's the only seed that can get 2 days off in a row is that lowest seed. That's on back-to-back days as well. And the way the pool is set up is if results go to the higher seed in the first two pool play matches, you essentially have a winner-take-all on day 3 of pool play. Where things get interesting is when you get upsets, and especially if you have three teams tied up at 1-1 apiece, in which case you got to go down to tiebreakers. Goal differential is the primary tiebreaker, but then goals scored after that, and after that, goals conceded.
Phoenix sub number 9 for 25.
10-4.
Phoenix College at-large bid, they fell to Pima in the Region 1 final, which was played at Phoenix College in the state capital of Arizona. They fell 1-0. They've lost 2 of their last 3. Both of those losses have been to this tournament's 1-seed Pima. And in some respects, you wonder, had they won those 2 matches, which ended up being their only 2 losses this year, do they get that 1 seed? Now, certainly you can't, if you're Phoenix College, you cannot play games of what-ifs, but if you're an announcer, you can certainly ask that question. You get those 2 wins against Pima and avoiding any sort of cause and effect for the game between those that changes history. You're looking at a 19-0-1 record. And with all due respect to Neosho County, which is a fantastic program, you have to start thinking that, 2 wins over a team as talented as Pima, I would in some ways say that Phoenix gets that number 1. And they get to draw the number 12 seed Pellissippi State, which, as we learned earlier today, was not the easiest low seed, but neither is Mercer County, which is the final low seed before you reach that top 8. Like we said, a team that, much like Phoenix, knows how to play offense. They don't score quite as much, but they still score at a very high clip, averaging 4 goals per match. Chance here. Tabaris looking to set up a pass there on the inside. Tabaris will win it back. Cross to the top. Shot blocks there. Shot was taken by Cruz. It's back to Kane. And they'll reset close to midfield. Diego Partida. Out wide to Cameron. Long ball with numbers forward. And there it is. Connor Kane.
15.
Goal by number 15, Connor.
Freshman,
Kane.
second team all-region. And number 4 seed Phoenix. In the 24th minute, they have taken a 1-0 lead. Mercer County came out striking early. Could not connect. And how about the breakaway play there? As we take a look here, just a long pass placed perfectly to Kane. Voted onside by the referees when the pass was delivered and got past the last line of defense before it landed. And so now Mercer County, which again looks like the better team out of the gate, playing in a 1-0 deficit here at the moment. So, what response does Mercer have here? Garcia Franco, who is one of 2 freshmen who are top 2 in teams points, which is a score determined by 1 point per assist and 2 points per goal. And ultimately, Kane with his 5th goal this year. He has taken a lot of shots this year. Been very active on this offense. And although his numbers are not tops on the team, still very fantastic for him. Let's see now what Absalon Hernandez can do. He's got Martinez available, who has it outside the 6, working right side of that box, sends one high. And ultimately, that ball spins its way out of bounds as Richard Tabares was on the chase. So 20 minutes to go here in the first half, and entertaining start so far. And some really early opportunities for Mercer County. But ultimately, Phoenix taking advantage of the long ball.
They have advanced the NJCAA national tournaments each of the last 5 seasons.
Jack Cameron, the freshman from Avondale, Arizona. And his 6th assist this year.
Mississippi have made the last 5 times. They are in search for their first national crown. Again, Holmes in black, Phoenix in white. We are underway in our nightcap. NJCAA Jiu-Jitsu Women's Soccer Championships.
11 going in for 9.
On black.
Phoenix, yeah, 11 for 9.
10-4.
Phoenix 18 for 10, the other one too.
First chance, oh, a major collision.
There's a chance for Gamby.
Box. And
Ball disappears there behind the net.
the Bulldogs. The bench can't believe that call. Kristen Phillips.
So Jack Cameron with the assist. Moments ago, the long pass there to Connor Kane for the opener to make it 1-0.
Number 11, C.J. Branch in for number 9, Richard Tavares. And number 18, Vince Acosta in for number 10, Mike Watkins.
Winners on the year. 2 of the 4 losses this season for Holmes coming against the number 1 team in the land. That would be Northwest Mississippi. They are in Pool A of this tournament. Winners in the opening match this morning. We're on field number 3.
Cameron and Luala trading there.
Looking for Phillips again. She's
Partita.
one-on-one matchup.
Hernandez. Now Martinez. In a foot race there, you see him defended once again by Carmago. Having to provide coverage. They're on that attacking third there for Phoenix.
26.
Wanting to push the pace.
10-4.
Crossfield pass never got there. Pushed out. Ariani Abdullah searching for Yara Sanchez.
Carmago. To Franca. Gamby. And Karcher. There's Gamby again. Now players fighting for it. Mahar lines it in front of the net. Quintavala putting it back in. Karcher. That ball escapes the box eventually. Mercer County. The reset here. Gamby. And a loose ball there. Just a little bit of a scary moment. So you had Karcher right there in front of it. If that ball doesn't travel as far as it does. Each of these teams with 3 shots here tonight. And 1 shot on target apiece. Again, Jack Cameron assisting on the goal by Connor Kane.
all-region netminder. Tested here. Brought in by the far post, and Holmes takes the lead in the 5th minute.
Cameron
On cue.
makes a long ball, maybe a bit too far there for CJ Branch. Good to see him back in, by the way. We saw him go down and struggle to get up for a little bit, but he is back in the match. And by the way, speaking of substitutions, Phoenix will bring in Nerville Ntui, freshman from Mesa.
Substitution number
Not too far from Phoenix. Mesa's a pretty large city all in its own right. Not as big as Phoenix, but still. Major part of that metropolitan area. A chance here for Kane. 2 numbers forward there for Phoenix, but neither one in position to come up with it. Teams that play defense well, that score well. Phoenix and the 24th. 7 Cameron with the connection there. That should be a corner coming up here for the Bears. Indeed, it will be.
Back of the net for Holmes. It gives them the early lead, just 5 minutes in. Off the corner kick. One of the best goalies. Impressive thing.
Here it is. And look at the keeper there. Ignacio Pacheco running in, jumping to disrupt that pass. It's lucky that didn't escape from him and leave a wide open net. Do have to respect the hustle, though, there by the keeper. Absalon Hernandez back to Acosta. And Partita out to Cameron. Kane back to Cameron.
Number 9,
There's Takumi Hyros.
going in for 15.
Takes a swing and finds Gamby.
I thought they could already be in there for 1.
Races on ahead. Wheels.
That's a rolling soccer, right?
Forcing.
Mahar looking long. Quintavala slowing it down. Shot there by Karcher.
7 with the save.
Looked like Jack Cameron got in the way to make the stop. And this will result in a corner. Here for Mercer. Vikings trying to equalize before we go into halftime.
21's taken.
And this will be taken by Daniel Garcia Franco. Like we said, he and his brother Adrian, big parts of this offense. Don't think we've seen Adrian yet tonight. Hope all is well. Lualu disrupting the ball there for Phoenix. And a huge would-be moment there for Mercer County. Comes to a close, at least for the time being. Select Sports is proud to be the official match ball of the National Junior College Athletic Association. Select's Super FIFA match ball is used exclusively at all NJCAA soccer championships. Select Sport, inspired by history, but designed for the future. There's Lualu for Phoenix College. First team all-region for him. 2 goals and 7 assists on the season. Acosta had it picked away. Chance for Mahar. Chipped up. Mahar looking to take it back. and ultimately winds up there in the arms of the keeper, Xavier Rawls. Again, Mercer County threatening in transition there. Both of these teams have had some big sequences in that category, and that is how the Bears got their first goal. Clock will be stopped here, 10 minutes and 9 seconds, while they tend to Mahar, who got a little bit shaken up on the play.
That was yellow.
So 7 and 10, 19, 12 was yellow, correct?
Clock has resumed.
Holmes on the shot from way outside. What a start.
Chasing it down. Natui
In the first 9 minutes.
passes it in, deflected back out. Here's Mahar. Halabali taking a deep pass. Acosta defending. This will be inbounded after the substitutions here for both of these teams. See Bastion Strunk and Adrian Garcia Franco. And there is number 7 for Mercer. Again, he and his brother, such huge parts of this offense. Really, the top 2 generators. You talk about goals and assists. They know how to do both. Mahar simply having to defend here. They had numbers forward for Phoenix. Oliveras looking to Luwalu, who is on the ground, but he's back up. And now Mercer. There's number 19, Bastion Strunk. Down he goes. Asiel Martinez threading the sideline. And Tui, he has it, and he's got options all the way out to his left. And again, nice job here by Mercer's defense there on that right side of the penalty box to defend against those passes. Franco, that's Daniel Garcia Franco. Out to Strunk. Phoenix will force a throw in for itself.
Number 10, Phoenix for 22.
Here at the end of the 37th minute, 1-0 with a goal scored in the 24th. Scored by Connor Kane and assisted by Jack Cameron. Daniel Garcia Franco and his brother Adrian. Both looking for it at midfield. Neither unable to come up with it. And certainly not what you would call the most one-sided game tonight by any means, as that offside flag is raised pretty quickly there by the referee over there on the sideline, Mike Watkins, number 10 for Phoenix. He was looking for what would have been his 18th goal this year. And nothing going there for him. A player you really wanted to keep an eye on this game, obviously he would be one of them, but another one would be number 18, Vince Acosta, who has 25 goals this season. Seems like he's been kind of in some ways a non-factor tonight. Was listed as a starter, but that goal was scored by Kane. So a nice job by the Mercer defense kind of keying in there on him.
22 going in for 20.
Phoenix will bring Nerval Ntui back in. He just took a quick break, it seems, and will place Diego Partida. Here's a goal kick for Phoenix. They will take it short, and they will take it right to Ntui. And now, looking there for Watkins. This time, nope, not onside. I mean, personally, I thought he was offside myself when I saw that pass get taken, but now for a second I thought they hadn't raised the flag. But obviously it did not catch my eye. So here's Mahar. 40th minute. Here in this pool play game, again, the loser not automatically eliminated, but their road to taking the pool does become very difficult. Every team in this championship guaranteed to play 2 matches. Even if you get eliminated, you'll still play. Similar to how the World Cup and other tournaments that use a pool play method operate. There are no ties in this pool. You have to get 3 points. You can go to penalty kicks, which leaves the score tied, but you have to have a team advance and get 3 points. We have not seen penalties yet on the men's side of the bracket. I don't think we've seen them on the women's side either. Corner kick. Once again here for Phoenix.
Number 15, Connor Kane.
Connor Kane will come in, and he will replace Asiel Martinez. Kane, who scored the lone goal today. And he's actually the closest one to this. He will receive it, try to keep it away from those defenders who have really blocked that right side multiple times. Shot there by Luwalu, no chance. Off a brick wall. It's inside. The Tui closest to it. He can't come up with it. And a nice job there by Pacheco to prevent anything from happening. Mercer County getting close to bringing in Joao Lorenco. Should be the first time we've seen him today. And falling down in the box with no foul there, number 10, Mike Watkins. Boy, if he hadn't stumbled there, this could be a 2-0 game. They'll try again. This time with Cruz. Poked away by Strunk. Strunk. Off of Franco. Har. And off of the other Franco, Adrian there just moments ago, number 7. And final couple of minutes here, going into halftime. Throw in for Phoenix. First time that Phoenix and Mercer have played together this year. Naturally, with the way the postseason works, it will be their last. See a few people out there in the stands. You have to wonder if at least a chunk of them are 5-seed Heartland Community College. Or, pardon me, actually Northeast. Heartland is in this tournament, but they are in a different pool. But Northeast, who awaits Mercer County tomorrow, 5:30. That's certainly the hope for Mercer. Get the upset here tonight. Do the same thing tomorrow. If they were to do that, they would automatically take the pool. They don't have to worry about the result. On day 3, stop there on that play by Rawls. Again, a pretty busy night for him. Both these offenses have done a good job of putting the pressure on. We're down now to our final 60 seconds until halftime. 1 goal. It was back in the 24th. Connor Kane, assisted by Jack Cameron. And that's been it. Luwalu pops this one up into the sky. One-on-one battle there. Takes a very slight Mercer County bounce. Kane disrupted. Ortiz. Back to Kane. Out near the flank. Crosses it in. And Mike Watkins, once again, just not really in the position he needed to be for that shot. Right now, you've got two Phoenix Bears who are still over by the defending third. Doesn't matter, though, as that attack runs out of time and is defended well also. And so, that'll take us to halftime. Just a lone 24th minute goal for Connor Kane. We'll take a break here on the NJCAA Network.
In the center.
About to begin between Mercer County and Phoenix here on the NJCAA Network. You are watching the NJCAA Network presented by Zurich Insurance, the official provider of student-athlete insurance for the NJCAA. Zurich Insurance helps athletes get back on the field after an injury. Learn more at zurichna.com. So, second half about to begin. Phoenix College lone goal in the 24th minute. It was scored by Connor Kane and assisted by Jack Cameron. So, we'll see what Mercer County has here in store. Look at really the stats comparison. Phoenix College, 7 shots, 5 for Mercer County. It's a game where you feel like the Vikings honestly could have potentially put one in themselves. But ultimately, Phoenix's defense has been good enough up to this point. Felt like majority of the attacks for Mercer County were a little bit in the earlier stages of that first half as well. Here's Connor Kane, who had that goal on a long ball from Cameron as he tries to weave his way through traffic here. They'll work it back to the keeper, Ignacio Pacheco. Sprinting the other way, Alou Gamby slows down as that ball spins its way out of the box. Santiago Oliveras.
Almost every barrel came down. It was a great look from right outside the 6-yard line. By Kiara Sanchez. What a chance.
Phoenix trying to continue what's been a trend here in this first day with the highest seeds playing the lowest seeds. No upsets up to this point. If this result holds, that will continue. Again, with the way this pool is set up, the high seeds play the low seeds. Middle seeds get a break before having to play 2 days in a row starting tomorrow. The lowest seeds played 2 days in a row starting today. Tui. Quick trade with the keeper. Pushes ahead to Joaquin Acosta. And a foul. A chance here for the Vikings, who are readying to bring Richard Tabares back in. Tabares' first team, all Region 1, which is the lone region that represents the West District here in this tournament. Tabares, nice little takeaway there. Mercer County will reset from just across midfield. Got a Lou Gamby once again there, 12 working out from the far side wing. Adrian Garcia Franco works it to the top. Soft shot there, taken off the foot of Lissetti. Ramosa Halabelli. Let's see, it does look like there was a foul there committed by Halabelli. Free kick to be taken by Cameron. He takes it laterally there to Acosta at first. Now in Tui. Deep ball. And Kane, intended recipient, wrapped up. No chance for him to set the ball. At about 5 minutes into this one, still 1-0. And a lead that the Bears have had for over 35 minutes now at this point. Martin Luwala. Out to Cameron. Threats a sideline and finds Connor Kane out of bounds. And Cameron will throw it in here for Phoenix College. Fans, you can follow all the action of the 2024 NJCAA Soccer Championships live on the NJCAA Network. Go to www.njcaa.org/network to view live and archived video of each game. That lone goal, again, about 24 minutes into this one, came with about 21 minutes and some change remaining in that first half. Certainly worth going back and watching at some point when you have time. Kane breaking through it first, bounced it immediately, or eventually off of Franza. Now this Mercer County team, Widmark Dals, familiar face for them, was on the team that won the 96 national championship. Again, this team has 7 national titles. They haven't been to the national tournament since 2017 where they fell in pool play, but still really a record and a reputation of success there in men's soccer. Charlie Inverso was the head coach when Dulce was on that team, that title-winning team. A couple of years as an assistant before his promotion to head coach in 2012. He's originally from Haiti. Actually played with the Haitian Olympic national team in the early 90s as well. Got his degree from Mercer County in 1998. And eventually moved on to American International College. Won Defensive Player of the Year there as well, continuing his legacy from Mercer County. And his assistants, Kamal Elatribi, John Pietrowski, Moataz Hamad, and Ayal Marzouk is the student manager. Chance for Adrian Garcia Franco. Finds his brother Daniel. Wrapped up there at the top of the 18. Shot there by his backup, blocked. CJ Branch, number 11, comes up with it. Again, he went down with an injury during the first half, but came back in during that same half as well.
For Phoenix, going in for 15.
Here's Tabaris. Out to his right. Taken away there by Mahar. Chance for... It was Adrian Garcia Franco at first. He couldn't get a clean look at it. Can't quite see the number. Looks like that may have been 9 there, Joao Lorenco, who had the real chance at it.
22 had the first shot, 9 had the second.
And the first shot was actually taken by Dylan Mahar, pardon me. Maybe one of the best opportunities we've seen for Mercer County to equalize. And by the way, 25, Asiel Martinez is in here for Phoenix. Order your official 2024 NJCAA Division II Soccer Championship merchandise online at the NJCAA store. Visit shopnjcaa.com to view exclusive national championship merchandise. Oh, there is a second soccer ball on the field. Can't see it on the camera, but they're having to send somebody out to to pick it up. Not sure exactly what happened there. There's not really any wind right now that would cause a ball to freely make its way out of the field, but I'm hearing it came from the other field. We do have 2 soccer matches going on at once, and there is actually a clear path for a ball to make its way onto this field. Another chance. Shot taken there and scored. CJ Branch.
Goal!
He has put 4-seed Phoenix up 2-0.
CJ Branch.
And after Mercer County, moments after Mercer County threatened to equalize, now with 34 and a half minutes remaining, Phoenix College in control. And that goal scored here in the 56th minute.
Assist 9.
The assist will be given to Richard Tabaris. As CJ Branch, honorable mention, all Region 1, collects his 9th goal to add to his 8 assists this year. What a year for him. What a year for this team. It does look like there is an injured player out there on the pitch here, so we'll keep this clock stopped for the moment. They actually have a trainer out there looking at him as well. It is somebody for Phoenix, but I cannot tell who. And as soon as I can, I'll give you an update on that. Phoenix College scoring over 11 minutes into this second half here. But again, having to make sure that this player in question is okay. Got to do everything you can to keep your roster healthy. If you make it to the title game, you're playing 4 games between Sunday and Saturday. Or if you're a middle seed, between Monday and Saturday. Looks like 20 there, which would be Diego Partida in that case, who is the injured Bear. But I'll take a look here through my monocular just to make sure. Number's a little bit bunched up there on the jersey. May actually be 26. And indeed it is.
Who's the sub? 26.
Crucero Cruz, freshman from Mesa.
27.
And he's going to be replaced by Absalon Hernandez here in just moments as he's being helped here off the pitch. So the clock stopped here at 34:33, and certainly hope that it's just a minor setback for him. Cruz, 8 goals, 7 assists this year. A Phoenix College team that has played 20 games this year. He's played and started all 20 of them.
You sent that?
Clock resumes, and we are back underway following the second goal for Phoenix College today. It was scored by C.J. Branch and assisted by Richard Tabares. And the Bears, just over half an hour away from wrapping this one up here in Huntsville, Alabama. The 5th consecutive appearance in the Nationals for Phoenix College. And the runners-up from last year fell in penalties to Iowa Lakes. David Cameron, their head coach, he's in his 20th season, leading this program, 3 straight Region 1 titles. Winningest men's soccer coach in Maricopa County history, 243 wins, I believe that was coming into this year. Several times has been named Coach of the Year. He got National Coach of the Year 2 years ago. Final Four in 2022, title match in 2023 for him. A lot of students have made their way to four-year schools under his watch. He's assisted by Ethan Doherty in his 3rd year. He previously was helping with Grand Canyon, and then Carmen Esnall, her 7th year as the goalkeeper coach, previously with Glendale Community College. She played at South Mountain and Grand Canyon. And Sergio Campos, in his 3rd season, previously was an assistant for Cortez High School, and then Gilberto Gomez as well. And like I said, 2 games against Pima, 3-1 loss and 1-0 loss, account for their only 2 blemishes on their record. They've had a few draws, but those are still results. So the 2 losses to Pima.
15 for Phoenix going in for 25.
And that's it. And really the difference between them getting the 1 seed and them playing here against Mercer County and against Heartland in a couple of days. Chance here on Rika Franza. Unable to find the box. Branch. Trying to put underneath Daniel Garcia there. Branch. Looking for Tabares. Keeps it in. Works it to the center. Hyros. Nothing there for him. It's Ethan DeRubis. Starting a new sequence here from the back line, working it to the keeper, actually. Long ball from Mahar. And a chance there for Gamby, and heads-up play by him to jump over the keeper and avoid what could have been a devastating collision. Ortiz Number 3 there for Mercer County.
Going in for 10 on Phoenix.
Branch will throw it in. They're finding Tabares. Some subs being made here. So we see for Phoenix, Connor Kane, Vince Acosta back in. Acosta has been a huge part of the offense this year with his 25 goals to lead the team. Kane just had his 5th goal to add to his 6 assists earlier today.
For number 25, Osiel Martinez.
29 minutes and 35 seconds and counting here on the clock. Crosses high out to the far side. And headed away there by Enrique Franza. Tabares. Cross in. Bicycle attempt there. Won't go. Back outside to Cameron. Cameron's got 3 numbers forward, and that one just wide. Well, that was close. Goal kick. And Mercer County not out of this one by any means. They average 4 goals a match. Granted, they are playing against a team that, much like themselves, has played really good defense this year. So 4 goals, even 2 goals, difficult to generate, but they've got time. Here's Daniel Garcia Franco, finds his brother Adrian. All worked out to the far side. Gamby takes one from distance, and it's in there off the head. Or was it saved? Let's see what happened.
It went in there.
It definitely went in. The keeper came out of the cage with the ball in his hands, and they are going to give them the goal. They will give them the goal. And it looks like Joao Lorenco was the last one to touch that. I'll defer to our scorekeeper here, but like I said, Mercer not out of it. With just under 28 minutes to go, it's 2-1 here. 4-seed Phoenix still in the lead. So we'll wait for confirmation for sure on who scored that. And in the meantime, Phoenix
The assist.
looking to go back up.
Nine with the goal.
Alrighty, so officially, Alou Gamby with the assist.
So 9 goal, 12 assist.
And the goal scored by Joao Lorenco. That is Lorenco's 4th goal. He has been a sub for most of the season. And for Alou Gamby, his 3rd assist. So some players who are very talented but just haven't put up the numbers.
Assisted by number 12, Alou Gamby.
Perhaps that maybe some of their counterparts have, and making a huge difference here for Mercer. So now a new match here in Huntsville. Can Phoenix hold on or perhaps extend the lead? Or does Mercer have a comeback in them?
Hey, when did 12 come in?
Connor Kane just a bit too much mustard there on the cross. Nobody able to come up with it. And another goal kick here for the Vikings. Mercer County, one of the farther trips. Not as far as Phoenix, but still all the way up in New Jersey not too far from Trenton. And a team that hasn't played in a national postseason tournament since 2017. And when they did play in 2017, they got knocked out. They have the record for most appearances in the national championship tournament with 37 at the junior college level. And that is any level, Division 1, 2, or 3. Again, there was not a Division 2 until a few years ago. So this is the first time that they've made it to the D2 level. Again, a long-standing tradition of success up there in West Windsor Township. That pass goes out of bounds. It'll be throw in here from Hyros. Bronco takes it off the touch. Again for Mercer. Northeast is tomorrow. Phoenix will play Northeast 2 days from now. And that is a Northeast Hawks team that leads the nation with 109 goals, also leads the nation in assists at 113. And a program that scores over 5 goals per game. The only team in the country, averaging that. They're an at-large bid, and they're a seed below Phoenix, the first non-high seed in this tournament. So in many ways, it doesn't really get any easier for the defense. For Mercer.
Let's start over. Repeat everything.
8 for 11, 25 for 15.
8 for 11, 25.
More subs here.
For Phoenix, it's gonna
Phoenix brings in Sergio Jaramillo and Aciel Martinez.
number 11, CJ Branch, and number 25,
CJ Branch will take a break.
and for number 15,
Branch, who scored the second goal, that was back in the 56th, that at the time put Phoenix up 2-0. He'll be taking a break here with over 20 minutes to go. And Mercer County still looking to equalize. Very much alive now in this one. Gamby lines it low. There was no real chance there at a clearance. Player was sliding down. Close to a handball there, but no call. Dylan Mohar was simply trying to push it into the 18. NJCAA soccer fans, stay up to date with the latest news and information regarding NJCAA soccer by visiting the official website of the National Junior College Athletic Association at www.njcaa.org. Very busy 3 days here. A total of 24 matches between the men's and women's tournament being played in the first 3 days alone. And then we'll get 4 total for the 2 semifinals that will take place at Joe Davis Stadium on Thursday, and then the 2 finals that will take place on Saturday. Some pressure there provided by Joao Lorenko, who just scored Mercer's opener a few minutes ago. The men's bracket continuing. Continuing tomorrow with 12th seed Pellissippi State taking on the 8th seed Mississippi Gulf Coast. And after that, Heartland, the 11th seed, against 7th seed Pearl River. First time we will see Pearl River. So you get a couple of Mississippi schools, neither of which we have seen yet. And then we'll also see CCBC Essex for the first time at 3 p.m. Central. They'll take on the 10-seed Morton College. And finally, Northeast and Mercer County right here. That's our day tomorrow. And then the top 2 seeds in each pool will face off on day 3. Neosho County against Pearl River. That's 2v7. Iowa Lakes against CCBC Essex. 3v6. Phoenix and Northeast. 4v5. And again, Pellissippi State got they were seconds away from disrupting the entirety of Pool A. Gave up a tying goal to Pima in the waning moments. So close to what would have been an upset for the ages. Just their second season having a college athletics program. Adrian Garcia Franco looking for the slide to maintain possession and ends up committing a foul on that as Mercer had numbers forward. Mass Center referee having to make his way to the coaching staff here. Some frustration here. I think it's David Cameron who's talking to the official there. Clock is stopped here at 19:45. Gonna try to calm him down. No yellow cards shown. Maybe frustrated perhaps that there wasn't a card, but who knows? Tabarez looking to set something up here as Jaramillo falls down. No foul. Ball poked out of bounds there. Throw in here for Mercer. They're hustling, but again, they've got some time here still. There's Lawala. Jaramillo. Cameron. The Bears traveling around the back line there a little bit, and then that push to the touchline. Misdirected.
11 for 8, 10 for 23.
More subs getting ready to enter the match here. Here's Ortiz. Takumi Hirose. Adrian Garcia Franco. Franza. Franco. Free kick. You're taken quickly by Mercer County. Again, the Vikings making it this far by way of a 4-1 win in their regional final against Schoolcraft, avenging their 2-0 loss last year and making it back to the national tournament. Meanwhile, for Phoenix,
Phoenix is far from done challenging her.
Coach Cameron is in the Hall of Fame at Shadow Mountain High School. He actually attended Phoenix College. First team All-American, Player of the Year during his freshman and sophomore years, then went to Loyola Marymount, played D1. Actually set a single-season scoring record, second team All-Conference, and then played with WSL Arizona Thunder and CISL Arizona Sand Sharks. Also played with the Tucson Fireballs, Arizona Saguaros. It's a degree in exercise science, physical education, and a National C license. And trying to defend here against a Mercer County team that has the last goal scored in this game. It was in about the 56th minute or so. It was scored by Joao Lorenco. Deep ball taken there by Daniel Garcia Franco, trying to set up the assist there and a shot perhaps for Halabelli. And nothing going there for him as Phoenix will go ahead and make the subs. Number 10, Mike Watkins, and number 15, Connor Kane, back in here. Kane with the opener for Phoenix College. And a 2-1 lead here for the Bears.
Just so you know, if anyone is complaining, press switch the goals of the teams.
Good talk.
Just to let you know.
It's a Bears corner.
So that's why it's going to
There's a throw-in.
fix it.
Notable too, Phoenix College, the women's team, is actually playing over at the field next to us as well.
I got you. I just want to let you know, I know how some parents are. Yeah, you're good.
It's an inviting ball in, but just rolling around with no white shirts near it, and then it
Looks like we'll have a set piece here for Phoenix. 14 minutes to go. This is taking a little bit of time off the clock here. Nervolt and Tui. He is lined up here for this free kick. Lets it fly. Goal for Phoenix, no doubt, would be huge. Wouldn't end it per se, but would certainly make it feel so. That would make it monumentally difficult for a comeback.
Mercer 11 for 17. 11 for 17.
Substitution.
Meanwhile, if Mercer can at least get an equalizer, even if you were to have to go into overtime, you like your chances with some of the opportunities that the Vikings have given themselves. Luwala out to Kane. Kane sprinting to the end line to keep it in, which he does. Crosses it. And stopped there by Pacheco. And the Cordoba, Argentina native stops what was a dangerous sequence there for Phoenix. It's Enrique Franza. And now the referee is going to stop the clock here at 12:37 and have a conversation here with Diego Ortiz for Mercer, that is, and then Mike Watkins for Phoenix. Brief handshake there. Looks like we'll resume play here in just a second on this kick. Here we go. So 12 minutes and 30 seconds and counting left here in this regulation period here. Mercer County scored in about the 56th minute to go down 2-1. Joao Lorenco, assisted by Alu Gambi. Before then, back in the... pardon me, I actually take that back. It was the 62nd that he scored. It was the 56th that C.J. Branch scored, assisted by Tabarez. But Joao Lourenco did score in the 62nd about that time from Alou Gamby. 24th minute, back during the first half, was when Connor Kane scored on the long ball from Cameron. Last game here of day one of pool play. We'll be back for 4 more tomorrow. 4 more for the men, 4 more for the women. And same thing on Tuesday. Coach Widmark Dulce. A lot of experience before he became the coach for Mercer County. We talked about him playing there.
Hey, just to confirm, a couple minutes ago you said 10 for 23, correct? For Black.
But before joining Mercer County as an assistant and eventually their head coach, he actually was an assistant with women's soccer at Ryder. He was the head boys soccer coach at Allentown High School as well. Believe that's in reference to Allentown, Pennsylvania. Colonial Valley Conference Coach of the Year. Has done youth soccer in U16, U18. In leagues in East Windsor, West Windsor, and Princeton. A lot of experience out there in Jersey as a coach. Asiel Martinez comes in. Clock stops here at 10:21 for the substitution. Kane will step aside. We'll see if he takes a break. The waning minutes here. It still feels like an eternity, though. Especially if you're Phoenix College, knowing you gave up that goal up 2-0 back at around the 62nd minute. And Mercer has shown signs of wanting to follow that one up. They'll get a goal kick here. And we have entered the 81st. 2-1. Phoenix.
Who's 8 going in for?
8's going in for 10.
Dylan Mahar. Long ball, for Gamby. Put a little bit too much into that one. Keeper's going to have to pick it up there against Lourenco. Jack Cameron. Looking for Watkins. 1-on-2, he's defended. Here's Ortiz. Franco. Back to Franca. Franca works the far sideline to Adrian Garcia Franco. Chance for Martinez. He's out at the flank. Couple forwards trying to join him. They'll retreat closer to midfield. And pass taken away. Hyros approaches center circle. Long ball. There's 4 yellow jerseys there against 4 Bears there for the Phoenix. Ultimately not enough, though.
All right, 11 for 15 for Phoenix.
8 minutes left. Sergio Jaramillo comes in. C.J. Branch is back in. Mike Watkins, one of the Bears there, stepping aside. I think Kane may have been the other one who stepped aside as well. So now less than 8 minutes to go. And Phoenix College still holding on to this 2-1 lead. They just have one forward at the moment. It's Asiel Martinez. Jaramillo was several feet away from him behind the play. Not much of a chance there for him to provide as an extra striker. Ortiz, Franza. Franza starts a sprint to evade his marker. He takes a long one down to Denise Karcher. Throw in coming up here for Mercer County. It's the 84th minute. High Rose to try and set something up from the high corner. Back to Franco. Mahar trying to avoid a couple of defenders there. Ultimately, Tabaris has it back. Branch through a crowd. Ricocheted away. Mahar. Franco. That's Adrian Garcia Franco, that is. To Hyros. Back to Adrian. Out to the far side, Denise Karcher, who's tripped up there, and a foul committed by Sergio Jaramillo. Just over 6 minutes to go. They actually stopped the clock here at 6 minutes and 10 seconds. So 6:10 here on the clock. Clock will resume on the kick. Massive free kick here for Mercer County. This one just outside the box. It will be taken by 21 there, Danielle Garcia Franco. Closest one to him is Jaramillo, who does have to give him space. Lets it fly. Loose ball! Scored! It's Diego Ortiz! In the 84th minute! 6:05 to go! And 9 seed Mercer County has knotted things up at 2 goals apiece.
Who's that in the red armband? That's who shot it.
Diego Ortiz, sophomore back from Chihuahua, Mexico. His 5th goal this year. And Mercer County, which was down 2-0 after a 56th minute goal scored by CJ Branch that made it look like Phoenix had control, but ultimately it's been a lot more even than that 2-0 scoreline would have indicated. And the chances here for Mercer County have finally piled on to a pair of goals, ultimately equalizing. And now, with little time left in regulation, does Phoenix have enough here to retake the lead and avoid overtime? You could say the same thing for Mercer, except were they to score, it would be their first lead. So 2 goals apiece. And we've had some thrillers here in the men's bracket early on. Stopped there by Pacheco. Pacheco down to Hyros. And boy, the long ball has been phenomenal, really, for both sides here today. It's how Phoenix scored its opener. And it's how Mercer County scored both of their goals. 2 unanswered goals. Adrian Garcia Franco stumbles there. He probably wouldn't have had a chance anyways with Partida in front of him.
And they can't take advantage. Oh, Holmes would like
Foul there drawn by Ethan DeRubis.
would like that opportunity back.
Free kick for Phoenix College. Close to the middle zone. Gamby! Oh man, if that hadn't taken a second bounce, he could have had some real estate there. Here's Franco. Crossing it wide out there to Gamby. Does he have enough space to keep it in? He does, but And Tui is there.
Who was it?
21 with the assist.
Who was the goal box?
The assist, by the way, was Daniel Garcia Franco on that goal in the 84th. And now can Mercer County take the lead, maybe come up with an upset? Will Phoenix hold on for at least overtime?
Diego Ortiz.
Less than 4 minutes. Adrian Garcia Franco, he's got a little bit of space there. Acosta defending. Throw in here for Phoenix. Reminder, if we were to go to overtime, it's golden goal. 2 10-minute periods, golden goal, so whoever scores it wins automatically. If nobody scores after those 2 periods, you do go to a penalty shootout. Here's DeRubis. Back to Cameron. Mercer County really keeping Phoenix on its back line as I say that. Here goes the long ball nowhere. Intended target, most likely Martinez there, 25. He was one of them down there also, possibly Acosta, but doesn't matter. Throw in here for the Vikings.
3-0. The dagger.
Looks like they're making them retake this throw-in. And more precious seconds being taken off the clock here as a result of that. 2.5 minutes to go.
Welcome to the match, Stevie Kearns. In for all but a few seconds, and she scores to make it 3-0 to the 5 seed.
Here we go. Karcher. Nothing there. Defended well. The clock is stopped here for the substitution. 2 minutes and 5 seconds. And resumes now here on the kick. So, 89th minute. Here's Kane. He scored once already. Looks for Acosta. Can't find him. 1:45 left. Kane pressuring the keeper. Here's Martinez. Branch. Branch going long. Looking for DeRubis. Couple of skips there just ahead of him. Somehow keeps it in. And now finally they'll say it went out. Goal kick here with 75 seconds to go.
23 minutes left. Up against it, down by 3 goals.
One minute remaining. Nothing there for Acosta. Only numbers forward for Phoenix. And likely Mercer County may be down to its last chance now to get a game winner in regulation. Karcher. Lorenko from the center fires and he sails it out of the park.
The field goal is good. Rutgers takes a 3-0 lead.
15 seconds.
10,
And now 10.
8, 7,
And this will likely send us to overtime.
4, 3.
We'll start a 10-minute period. If nobody scores, we'll go to another one. And if nobody scores, we go to a penalty shootout. We'll take a break here. Overtime coming up for the second time in pool play on the men's side. We go to extras here in Huntsville. You are watching the NJCAA Division II Soccer Championships on the NJCAA Network. First overtime period, maximum of 10 minutes. If any team scores at any point, game over. If we're tied after 10, we'll play another 10-minute period with the same rules. And following that, it would be a penalty shootout. As we welcome you back to Huntsville, Alabama, John Hunt Park, here in the Rocket City. And boy, Phoenix had a 2-0 lead with about 28 minutes to go. That was about that time. Just a few minutes after Phoenix had scored its second goal, that Mercer County got its first, and they got their second in the 84th minute. And now early attack mode here for Phoenix College. And a corner kick to be taken, early corner here. This will be CJ Branch who takes it. He had the second goal for Phoenix. Lets it fly. And takes a outward bounce, second shot into a crowd. Watkins close to it this time. He couldn't even get a crack at it from inside the 18. Now Mercer County will press the issue going the other way. Adrian Garcia Franco. He's onside. He shoots. He scores!
Goal! Number 7, Adrian Garcia Franco.
Adrian Garcia Franco has ended the game, and Mercer has upset the 4 seed.
Beauty of a pass.
It took mere seconds. And the Vikings have a chance to win the pool against Northeast tomorrow. And Phoenix will have to wait and find out if it still has a chance when it plays on Tuesday.
Was that 7?
3 unanswered goals by Mercer. 62nd minute. Joao Lorenco. 84th minute. Diego Ortiz. And then, just moments into overtime,
11 with the assist.
a goal by Adrian Garcia Franco, assisted by Denise Karcher. And Franco's 11th goal this year is what propels Mercer to a 1-0 record in the pool. We are through our first 4 games and would like to thank you for watching today's match. All of today's matches here on the NJCAA Network. Fans, you can follow all the action of the 2024 NJCAA Soccer Championships live on the NJCAA Network. Go to www.njcaa.org/network to view live and archived video of each game.